Hey everyone, welcome to High Plane Games. My name is always Simon, and this is a Quiver of Crows, a really uniquely styled twin-stick shooter where you play as a crow who's got some bitchin' attacks. And there's a distinct, like, noir, witch-esque theme to it all. I really like it. So, do I start from new? Should I start from new? No, let's continue from where we left off. Let's go straight in. So, this is me, as a crow, obviously. Left stick to move, right stick to shoot. You can switch between weapons as you unlock as things go. And as you can see, I am a shadow crow. Obviously crows are black. But it means that I'm affected by everything that is in the crow's way. So I will be bashed around by said windmills because they are also in the shadow. I also have these little things that I will need to kill as well. And you'll get a variety of different things that you need to kill along the way. Most of them are animal-like, and most of them will want to bite your ass. Now the respawns happen. That was a special weapon I've just got there. Respawns happen for enemies constantly, so don't think that you're ever going to be able to kind of stay in a quiet place, because there is no such thing as a quiet place in a Quiver of Crows. And this is very much gearing itself towards being a really hard shoot 'em up, and it's purposely got the difficulty like cranked up to the max on purpose. And one of the things that it deals with that, not only is it just about like the pure amount of enemies that you've got, and the amount of them that also want to... I've not got all of the things released yet, so I can't go into the end of this level. Not only is you dealing with like a massive amount of enemies, but you're also having to deal with the fact that anything that is a shadow will block your attacks. So like their own dead bodies will block where you're trying to get to. That's a health power up, and I don't want that yet. I've not been hurt. Yet. There's plenty of time, plenty of time. And as you can see, things get quite hairy quite quickly. Oh, bollocks. You do have a map, as you can see, that kind of uncovers bits as you go. And that's quite handy as well. Dead end. Nice. Thanks for that. Dead end. And the idea is that with each level, there we go, you've got to release the crows. So that each one of their feathers basically unlocks, oh my god, the shaman like charm that blocks the end of each level. And when you get hit, as I have done there, you devolve essentially, a bit like losing your technology if you was playing this with like a proper ship in a shoot 'em up. You have a very similar problem here. So that means that every single hit you're penalised. And sometimes that can put you into a bit of a tight place where you might not be able to get like straight back out of things again. But like the option to try and get your power up back is always there. It's just making sure that you're tactically able to get back there again in time and pick up that power up so that you can do the saving essentially. And different weapons are better for different things, so I find at the minute this like triple spread is a bit easier for me because I'm not great at being like dead on. Ooh, that looks like a bitching new power up. So I've done the dawn levels, change special. Okay, right. Oh, handy. How the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna be dead very quickly. See, I'm on my last legs already. And that's kind of one of the things, is that you do get overpowered very, very quickly in this game. And whilst the controls are absolutely amazingly fluid, and I have to give it hats off to the developer, for a twin stick shooter, this feels amazingly great as a twin stick shooter, but also I feel like I'm in flight. And that's quite a difficult thing to... Yeah, I was going to say that felt like hell. Look at him, just ravaging me to death. It's not great. Let's change my special and let's change that as well. So yeah, like the feeling of flight, you can really feel that this is bird-like, and I really appreciate that. The music it fits the mood and the atmosphere of the game, but doesn't fit a twin stick shooter necessarily. So it's an interesting choice as well. And yeah, you're going to get frustrated with this game if you don't like difficult games, because it's decidedly difficult, and it's doing it on purpose. And sometimes it feels minorly unfair, but you get used to it. If you deal with like these kinds of games quite often, you get used to it. I do wish that there would be like some points where you could genuinely get rid of hordes of enemies. That would be quite helpful for me. Oh, okay, they kill those. Fair enough. I've done this wrong again, but at least we're learning. I think we'll call it quits there. Let's dive back in. But as you can see on the stages, each one is for each half an hour. You're going through till like the end of the evening, so plenty of stages to get through. The game is very, very new, so as you can see, there's not like tons of people on the global leaderboard yet. Hey, chicken boo. But yeah, the developers out there answering questions in the chat. Great. I approve of this, but you're going to need to know going in first that it's as hard as hell. So if you enjoy your bullet shooter hells, give this one a whirl. It's slightly different to the norm, and I really appreciate the time and effort that it's taken to do it. So that's all for this video here on Higher Plane Games. This is a Quiver of Crows, available now on Steam, and yeah, 2 thumbs up. You guys will take care. I'll see you here on another video. Bye for now.